take the chance and roll the dice.
Circuit boards are attacking you back.
Well,
They blow up a little bit.
yeah, they're like consoles in Star Trek. They explode with deadly force.
They don't actually do any damage, though. Okay, I'm sorry, no, they did 1 damage.
Yeah, deadly force. That's all it takes to take out a red shirt.
That's true.
Yup.
I mean, a cat can take out a red shirt.
1 damage is more than double their hit points.
That's a lot of damage.
It's a lot of damage. It's not that much damage.
It's okay. We can tell them with flex tape. Don't worry, I got this.
Guy got an artery going? Flex tape.
This way's gonna be faster.
What's the little unexplored area on the map?
I will show you where it is in just a second, but it's part of a side quest as far as actually exploring it.
Okay, so we can't.
That's the
get
entrance
to
to
it yet.
Flextopia.
With General Flexington.
Oh, that's right. That is Tor's last name.
Torg's last name is Flexington.
Yep.
Mr. Torg is his first name.
Through this door here is where it'll be. That's the way we come out. The way in is on the other side, but yeah, that's
Okay.
where it is.
And that's a quest we're gonna pick up soon.
Not soon. It's an after you beat the boss quest.
Well, screw that. We're never gonna see it.
It's an after credits quest.
It's a go rescue Butt Stallion quest.
Butt Stallion.
Goddamn right we're doing that.
We're definitely doing it because that's also where you get the unicorn explosion gun.
What?
It's the sword explosion, but unicorns and rainbows.
I want this now.
All right, Chris.
And
load
I
up
know-
the save that has it.
I know a way to guarantee that you get it.
How's that?
If you are wearing the mysterious amulet, which is an item you can buy for literally money cap in Tiny Tina's DLC. If you are wearing that and you feed her iridium, the first time you do it, it's guaranteed she spits out a unicorn explosion.
That's awesome. Are there different types of unicorn explosions that get you more unicorns per shot or some such? Or is
Yes.
it just the same? Okay. Oh, God.
The same way there's different kinds of sword explosions that get you different swords per shot.
So, is it paradoxically named Calm when you just have a gun that shoots an endless swarm of swords and or unicorns?
No, it's casual.
Oh, casual. Even less sensical.
You were right. Moonshot worked, Mordecai. And you're looking real bad.
Yeah, he doesn't look too good. I don't think you're supposed to have.
He gon' die.
That is to say, his condition is quite advanced, but not incurable. I need you to bring me a blood sample.
Remind me who this guy is again?
He's
He's a scientist from Tales.
which means Walter Tails.
None of Morty's blood!
I'm a black belt master of karate.
Parate?
Tina, easy. And it's definitely pronounced karate.
You lucky this time, punk. Was about to karate your ass.
In half.
You punch out his blood?
I punch out his blood.
Well, yeah.
I don't punch out all of his blood.
Well, that would be fatal.
But even that, he doesn't feel so good in his stamen. He's been infected. He's got plant bits.
I'm uncomfortable now.
As you should be. Good old Vaughn. Leader of the Vaughn Guard.
The hunt is Vaughn.
I'm making you my lead recruiter. And it's time to do crop
Bandits in here. Let's try a new thing this time.
Vaughn's writer exists literally to do puns like that. that is the reason for this character's existence.
So, you know how we're fighting a bunch of plant monsters?
Yeah.
Brick here is planting them. This is his garden. And I can
Are you
turn
gonna
on the water.
You're gonna water his garden.
Water his garden.
Oh my god. Oh my god! That is so wrong. Harmville!
Yup.
I love it.
Oh, that's so
So
wrong.
is the reason that the gate is constantly exploding to burn out the pollen before it gets in here?
That's the firewall.
Yeah, it's the firewall. It
Okay.
keeps the back burner safe.
Anyway, this is firewall. That's the achievement you get when you finish that quest. Anyway, here's firewall.
You think? Why don't we try that again? This time with more science. We gotta get these sorry bastards a cure.
You know the drill by now, but get me some tougher mutant parts this time. Maybe that'll help.
Oh yeah, certainly that'll help, Dr. Zed.
I want to sew together horrible Frankensteinian creations, but this time I'll need a cure for them. Like bullets.
I think I'm a much better nurse.
It's a good cure. They stop being plant monsters
It's true.
and start being dead.
They start being chemistry.
I'm gonna go check the gun machine, see if there's a decent quality corrosive gun.
Probably not.
Probably not.
I mean, you can talk to Marcus. He might have him.
Specifically, a decent quality corrosive smig.
I would do the same thing I did with the bad touch and just go throw money at Moxie, but the bad touch does not come up very often.
Or often enough to make it worth your while.
Yeah.
Why don't you go use one of your chest keys?
Yeah, I might want to use those on someone else. And there's no guarantee there that it's going to be a corrosive
True,
SMG.
but there is guarantee that it'll be of a certain quality.
Yes, it will be purple, but it still doesn't mean that it will be even useful to you.
And I'm not going to sit there and just farm a bunch of them while watching. I'm checking a couple machines, and that was it.
It's that way.
I know.
We are all that way. Some.
You may not think it like that, but it do.
Accidentally a bee in there, I think.
No, I turned off the electric fancy shocky bits.
That way you can pee on it without fear of getting reprisal.
I guess it turned back on, but I definitely turned it off.
Don't pee on.
And I can't see it from here, so I've got to go around.
Can't hit it with a grenade?
I don't think I could with my grenade, with the one I've got set, just because of how mine throws.
A longbow or something?
It's not a longbow, it's a bouncing Betty, so it is very bottom heavy.
Oh, Black Betty.
Bambalam. I am very upset that I have not seen a bouncing Betty grenade mod named the Bambalam.
If it makes you feel better, the badass challenge to kill things with the bouncing Betty grenade is Whoa Black Betty.
But they're still leaving out Bambalam.
True.
Maybe there's one called Blam Blam Blam.
That's a little awkward. You could feel it when you were actually saying blam blam blam.
Blam ba bam.
See, that's much better. That flows. Blam ba dam. That could also flow-ish.
It could.
A little bit.
Maybe it exists. Who knows? Just because you haven't seen it doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
That's fair. You're welcome, patch guys. for your free work.
Yeah, nothing useful there.
Bunch of glowy purple eggs. And a wall. How do we get out of here?
I have lost the way out.
There, straight ahead.
Oh, okay, there we go. It looked like wall.
It was.
It was further away wall
than previously indicated.
A further away wall.
Wondered at that wall.
So this
God
path
damn it.
down here is where you go to get to the raid boss. But there's also a chest up here that I'm just coming to take a peek at.
Because there's never enough tools.
Get out of the crap before I start hurting. Yay. Yay.
Yay?
Yay.
little bit more frantic inhale on that gasp there, but you know, it's fine. We can fix it in post.
No, we won't.
We can, but we will.
I was merely mentioning the potential to do so. Not any indication that would be a course of action undertaken.
The green filter happened, okay? You've gotten your one edit for the series.
I don't know what the green filter is.
When I went back to Sanctuary real Sanctuary to get my new Good Touch, we made the comment that, oh, what's so weird? You were just in Sanctuary and it had all the crap all over the place, and then you're in Sanctuary again and there's nothing. Bat, put a green filter over it. So he did.
You got your one edit.
We need to get a new editor then, if we're never going to have an editor who edits things.
I mean, do you want to pay someone to do this, John? 'Cause I don't got the money for it.
You want to pay me to do it? I'll figure it out.
Stay still.
No.
That would involve us having to bring in any kind of money for this.
Yeah, we don't have a budget for that.
Yeah, because this doesn't make any money.
Burn!
Because we don't understand the algorithm.
I don't care about the algorithm.
No, that's true.
Monetization is for suckers.
Mainly it's because if you care about the algorithm, you're chasing the algorithm.
And yet people do so outrageously successfully. Mostly because I think the algorithm is grandfathering them in because they were already successful beforehand.
Likely.
Case in point, any YouTuber you already know who's not us.
Don't curse in the first minute of your video.
Yeah, well that's new. And that's really what you pay an editor for, is to censor all the things you forget about in the first 60 seconds, which sometimes is surprisingly many cuss words.
Depends on how much the game hates you.
Depends on how fucked you are.
Thank you, Chris. for that
You're
good
welcome.
example.
I'm here
It's okay.
to be an
All it
example.
will take is if this is the start of a new episode, for our editor to just replace it with the sound effect from Epic Mealtime. Did you know that's still going on?
I didn't.
They have gone almost uninterrupted for... I can't even remember the last time I watched one of their videos, but they were making Jack Daniel's pancakes.
Their quality of not necessarily the videos themselves, but what they were making has gone down now.
Well, the culinary ability has gone up massively. It's just they're just
They're
make
running out of
food.
things to make.
And they just make food now. They don't count calories. It's not an absurd amount of excess food. It's just we just make things, and it's kind of ridiculous. They made a cheeseburger that was the size of I think an entire saucepan. They baked it in the oven, assembled it, and then finished it off with the not a flamethrower from
Boring Company?
well, yeah, I'm trying to Elon Musk.
Yeah, the name of the company is
All I could think of was Elton John, and I knew that wasn't correct. He is flaming, but not that way. But yeah, the episode was titled "Cooking a 50-pound burger with a flamethrower." They cooked the burger in the oven and then hit it with a flamethrower afterwards. Not quite the same thing.
Right, but the title got people to click on it.
Exactly.
That's the important thing.
And that's kind of the sad state of affairs of the clickbaity nature of various things.
Well, I mean,
which is why I've stopped watching Cinema Sins, because they're kind of garbage in that respect, and in terms of cinema criticism, they're legitimate garbage.
Yeah, half of their criticisms at this point just seem like memes on their past criticisms.
That, and the other half of their criticisms are they weren't paying attention, and now they're wondering what the hell is going on, and somehow that's a mark against the movie.
Yeah,
and their only defense is, well, it's satire, guys, you just don't understand.
Not following the logic of a movie doesn't mean that it's a plot hole. It means you weren't paying attention.
Yeah, sometimes it's easy to miss what the movie is going for, but that doesn't mean the movie is not internally consistent.
Yeah.
perhaps an actual example of that would be Prime, or Primer, or whatever, which probably does have a legitimate internal consistency, but fucked if anyone who's not a mathematician master can figure out what that is. If XKCD is making jokes about how complex your movie's plot is, your movie is
a bit too
damn
complex.
But it does mean we get some nice XKCD comics out of it.
Technically, you get one. There's like a timeline detailing the effects of the movie, and Primer's just kind of is a big
Live it
scribble.
out like I'll never die. I lose my